Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the option, here's Montgomery. On springs free, Montgomery loses it. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make everything in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Allen will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On 3rd down, Wilburn. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Peterson. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Fulton. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field. I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time. They're going to look it up at a 4th and 1. They'll try and run for him. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
On second down now, Wilburn, 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 yards there, just like last play. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coach.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Beats are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Wright's got him. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the gun, Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Fields now to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, Peterson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Off play action, Peterson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. Wilburn, and he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On 1st down, Peterson trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw. Peterson. Toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Wilburn. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Jones has it over the middle. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Peterson. Forced out to, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Beats have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Over the middle, complete. It's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And it's fielded at the 34. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Across the middle, he finds Robinson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Peterson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Beats are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On first down, Fields. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw here pulled in by Lazard. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Off play action, Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And this will be taken at the 13. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now Fields, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. Looking left sideline. Incomplete.
Completions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Off play action. Peterson rolling to his left. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. On first down, Wilburn. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work and preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to our left. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Up the middle they go. Fulton. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a give, right side. Wilburn. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 120 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. To throw again, Peterson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top roll, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
Man open is Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Peterson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Jones from 3 yards out. And the Beats take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they'll begin by running the option. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Landon Collins made the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 22, Fields. And he's got the hook up to Moore. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Here's Fields. Again, he finds Moore. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And this will be a Bears first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now it's Fields. That's caught by Montgomery. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Toss left to Montgomery. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Fields. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. No, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On third down, Peterson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Wilburn, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilburn, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 140 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run on first down. Wilburn taken down at the 47-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a give, right side. Wilburn. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. Fulton. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Peterson. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Beats are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Fields. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the defense. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On first down, Wilburn. They find some open field here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Beats add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And how about the situation that we're in right now, because this is the 4th quarter. So you know there's some tired legs out there on defense and probably some tired minds as well trying to chase guys around for 4 quarters. But this is where conditioning, athleticism, that separates the good backs from the great backs, and that was an A-plus effort right there.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Fields. His pass on target, Velus Jones with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On first down, it's Fields. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And Lazard's got it again. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Santos with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Now, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Boy, 217 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. They'll run on first down. Wilburn, and they get to him after a gain of 6 to 36.
From the right to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And some room to work. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilburn, and he'll get it inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now a give, right side, Wilburn. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Brooklyn, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take